Mr. Box Office from Mr. Box Office TV with a match reaction to Tottenham 2, Brentford 0. And for me, one of those games that I feel that this was a better energetic performance from Tottenham. Bringing energy, bringing effort, bringing endeavour, attacking intent. Thomas Frank showing us that he's going to use some of these attacking players, like your creative players, like your Kudos, who's in the team today, and Javi Simmons as well, and Mawani in the same team as well as now you're putting even Archie Gray in midfield with Bentancur, and then you've got Richarlison obviously on the left with Mawani up front, or I think it was Richarlison up front with Mawani on the left. He saw a bit more attacking intent from Tottenham Hotspur. So let's digest this in this video today. So if you can, do me a favour today. Please like and subscribe to the video, and let's get straight into it. So really, in this video, I feel for me, this shows a little bit where you can see the positives of what you can do if you do show that attacking intent. Maybe I don't want to go too over the top because it is only Brentford. But I will say this though, Tottenham are back. Tottenham are back for now. And that's an important thing, part of the statement, for now. Because when you put things in consideration, yeah, let's talk about the positives about the game. You can talk about Javi Simmons. He was a critical part of why we won this game. He assisted Richarlison, ball over the top from Poro. Javi Simmons makes the run into the box, does a really good run, causes a lot of problems for Christopher Ajar, who for me had a nightmare game. We caused him lots of nightmares. Kudos gave him a nightmare. He puts the ball in the box, in the 6-yard box for Richarlison just to tap it in, 1-0. And Richarlison couldn't miss that. If he missed that, well, we're in massive trouble. Then his second goal was quite impressive in that sense, quite impressive for his effort, in his endeavour, the way that he got the ball back in midfield, and then he ran into the box, into the penalty area, and then placed his shot past Kelleher, who right past Kelleher to make it 2-0. That was end of the second half, towards the end of the first half. So after that, Tottenham Hotspur were really on the ascendancy. There was moments in the game though where you saw Tottenham Hotspur there was breaks in play, and it was very much of a muchness. We were trying our best. We really did try our best to get more hold on the game, withholding the game, I would say. And Brentford kind of really struggled in that first half. Only the chance that they had was Thiago, before our goal from Richarlison, it was him that went into the box, and it was him trying to score from inside the post, but Vicario saved it. That was all they had, really. It wasn't really that much that they had in the game at all, of such in the first half, definitely. Jed Spence, I've got to give him a mention as well. He had an okay game as well. Why I liked him a little bit today is because in the final third, he tried to really make an effort to really make it count. And he was unlucky in certain chances. There was one chance he had where he got the ball back in the latter half of Brentford's goal, and he went in goal. And it was really only a really good save block from Kelleher, stopped him from scoring. He even tried to set up later on in the second half to substitute Pape Matar Sarr as well, who should have done better with his chance and missed it. Another one as well that really looked good as well for me was Mohamed Kudus. What I was impressed about him today, and yeah, again, I have to put that it is Brentford, and Brentford really did struggle, showing why they struggle away from home. What I liked about him was that he was moving about. He wasn't just stuck on the right. He moved about on the left. He moved about in the middle, and it was just trying to find areas to try and hurt Brentford. And I think they really struggled. I know Christoph, like I said, I mentioned about Christoph Ejar. I think both fullbacks really struggled in the first half with our attackers. Really did struggle, and they ended up getting booked, and they had a troubled afternoon against our attacks. Van der Ven was again saviour again in certain times as well, stopping Thiago from scoring. He was again consistently good today. The only one that I was very frustrated with, I have to be honest, was Christian Romero. Christian Romero, for me, there was times when he got a yellow card for a needless challenge behind against, I think it was Sharda, who was again very disappointing for Brentford. And then he did a really hard challenge, and then he started cheering. I thought, why are you not keeping on your feet? You're just going really hard. Not on the. You put your feet on the floor, you're on the floor, and you could have got yourself booked again. And the first challenge he had from behind against Sharda, I think it was, that went to VAR. So he doesn't help himself, and he's just so rash, and it's just so clumsy. And as a captain, sometimes you just need to be a bit more calmer, because it doesn't really help the team if you're going in very hard and putting your team at risk. And I think that was one of the things that really got to me today. I have to be honest. Poro was another one as well. He started the attack for us for the first goal that put through Javi Simmons. But again, you saw the vulnerabilities as a defensively as well, where Brentford did have an opportunity sometimes to get through as well. But to the team's credit, we did get a clean sheet. So overall, okay performance against a team that, for me, struggled against us, and we've shown that we can perform. We can show that attacking intent and really push teams, and show that we can show some good attacking play if we are brave. And that's what we did today. I think we were brave today, and well done to the team. Can't say any more than that. Now, what I really want is consistency. Can we see the same thing against Slavia Prague next week during the week in the Champions League? Can we see the same thing against Nottingham Forest next week away from home? And then I think people will say, yeah, we'll get a little bit more consistency. Maybe that's going to be consistency with the lineup, maybe, possibly. That might be something as well. But that's all we want. That's all we're asking for. That's all we are asking for, consistency. Consistency with performances from individuals as well. Can we see better performances from, can Javi Simmons, can we see him grow from this performance? Kudos. Moani was unlucky today in terms of he had the chance from the corner. It was headed on from the corner, and then he, from 5 yards, he headed it, but Kelly saved it from close range. But again, we need to see more from him. You know, he's not doing making the impact that I thought a loan signing should be doing. And I'm going to be asked, because if you've got that sort of quality, you expect a little bit more. Just saying. But we won the game today. We won our second home win of the season. So overall, can't be disappointed. But we've got to do more next week and keep this going. So that's all, folks. Please like and subscribe to the video. I hope you're doing well, and hope you have a good evening. I'll have some more content for you, hopefully less reactive content soon as well. And as always, if you didn't know, get to know, support your boy, Mr. Box Office. subscribe and like, and comment you Spurs. And I'm out.